Hey guys, why don't you play in the other room?
Oh, he's giving them a talking to. He just muted the mic.
Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, monitor for our computer.
So we just have 3 for next week, 3 for this week. Recording, so whenever you're ready.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, let's get the show started. Hello, everyone, and good evening, Charr, our beloved Charr members, and Charralites, and Charchillians, charcoal people, non-Cybertronians. How are you today? That's nice. That is good to know. Your mother's looking very hot today. We have got a good cast for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and introduce yourselves, gentlemen, and maybe lady. I think there's a lady here.
Hello! Hello! It's Ninja here!
Very nice.
Here,
but not here.
So that was Bumblebloggen saying in his really retarded voice, I'm queer and a little bit queer, or something. I don't know.
Something.
Yes. Anyway, who else is here?
Rick is here.
Excellent. And I believe we have one more person, or is he gone?
TF is, he's like pooping, or he's like off doing something, so he'll like just join in when he gets back.
Ah. You just said he's pooping on camera. That's nice.
He's pooping!
Yes. Okay, since we didn't talk about the show, last week's show, we didn't talk about the show last week, the Transformers Prime show, we shall talk about last week's episode, and that was, what was it called? New Recruit or something?
I think so.
Yes.
Well, we all know the storyline of this one. It's Mr. Silas, his troops at the start of the show. Silas was formerly dead, then they rebuilt, well, I don't know if he was dead or just really, really badly injured. They actually built him into Mr. Breakdown, who was definitely dead. So they went and found Breakdown's horribly dismembered remains after the bitch arachnid did what she did to her, him. And they put him in that. And as a show of grace and thanks to his comrades for helping him, he killed them all, which was very nice of him. And after he did that, he did the only thing that he thought he would have to do, and he went and joined the Decepticons. One thing led to another. They had a big satellite. Didn't really work for them, even though Silas was trying to get into the Decepticons by showing them the satellite, which ended up working for a bit. Didn't work that much. And then Autobots win. And then at the end of that episode, it gets extremely dark. I mean, it was dark at the start of the episode because he killed about, I don't know, 10 humans, we believe they are, or whatever the Silas and co have working for them. But they, at the end of the thing, Silas comes back, and then Megatron just like, oh, I don't like you anymore. You gave me all you got, and now that was shit. We're going to possibly try and cut the human out of you and bring Breakdown back, I think. But they're going to do something with Breakdown. Hopefully they'll bring Breakdown and get that little Silas out of him. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he'll be on the Decepticon team. It's we need to see. So what did you guys think of that episode that I briefly summed up for you, and probably ruining anyone else's chances of going into the episode with not having a clue what was going on?
Oh, I hated it because not because the episode sucked, because the episode was awesome, but I hated it because it took forever to get to that episode.
What do you mean?
Well, because, you know, there was such like a long gap between like Breakdown going missing, Silas dying, and that.
Yeah. You've got to think, this is humans operating on a human, putting him inside a robot, which would take a long time. Plus, they had to put in different stories. They're not going to say he's gone 1 minute and next episode he's back straight away. That would have been
way too quick.
Yeah, way too quick. And I think leaving it till this point was a good idea because we almost forgot about him and it's like, bam, he's back. We almost forgot about you because of all the introductory of these other characters and such. So I like how they did they bring in Smokescreen that episode, or was it the one before?
No, it was the one before.
Yeah.
So Bulkhead is fully recovered almost in this episode. If not, it will definitely fully recover the current episode. But him and Smokescreen make up a good relationship, which is nice in that episode. Rick, what are your thoughts? I completely I agree with Gage, but I'm just saying there's also the point where you have to think they need to get other stuff in there as well. Rick, go on.
Right. No, I liked the episode. It was cool. It was so sadistic. Him like, oh, I'm one of them. Bye.
Yep.
And he just immediately goes to the Decepticons. It almost seemed out of character for him. I guess he just felt that he had like this godlike sense about him because he was in a Transformer. So he was like, oh, I'll just join the rest of them. For what they did, having the mech storyline go from in season 1 to this, for it to just end this way, I would have loved to have seen Silas at least 2 episodes in the breakdown body instead of just 1, where they go and dissect him. And the episode name is Human Factor, by the way, I just remembered.
There we go. Okay, right, because New Recruit was the one where they just gave in Smokescreen. Yeah,
Right.
I think Silas thinks that, like, okay, if I'm going to be working with humans, okay, I'm going to be on a human level, I'm going to be one of them, so I might as well work with them. And then he thought, after in his Transformer body, oh, well, why do I need these things anymore? They're not going to be any of use to me. And if I just let them go, well, they might go and tell someone or something about me, or do something bad. Or because they actually seem pretty trustworthy, because they did build him, so I think they would have been pretty trustworthy.
Risked their tiny, like, rebuilding him into a freaking robot body. Like, they had such devotion to their leader, and he just completely X's them off.
Unless that's what they were expecting, which we don't know. We don't even know if they're humans. I mean, they...
Yeah, some sort of zealot sacrifice.
They could be like robots, like, you know how... Alright, hold on, we're just talking. It's just like the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. Where do all the foot ninjas come from? There's so many of them. Are they robots? Aren't they?
Yeah.
It's the main, like, also the Vehicons. How come they keep coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back?
Because they're clones of Steve.
Yeah. Oh, that's quick. Anyway, we will have to see how this all turns out. And that was a good episode anyway. Brian, what are your thoughts on not the latest episode, but the episode before that? Mr. Brian?
Did you hear me?
Not very well.
Hello?
Now I can hear you.
A little bit.
Can you remind me what episode that was again?
That's the one where they put Silas in Breakdown.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people are mad that Breakdown doesn't seem like he's going to return. But,
I'll be back in a sec.
Alright. But, even if it's Silas, I do like, Breakdown fighting and whatnot, so, that I don't mind. Plus, I do like Silas, actually. I know a lot of people don't. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, I do like seeing Breakdown back in action, even if it's Silas. Overall, it was a good episode. I wish there was more tension between Breakdown and Smokescreen. But overall, I don't have that much to complain.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's just different things we had expected. It didn't turn out the way it did. I just don't see any way that Breakdown would be able to come back.
It was a good episode.
Also, what does this mean for Ness? Or not Ness, Max?
I think they're all gone.
I think Mac's gone, yeah.
Also, we don't know if they're going to take Silas out. They might be able to change him somehow so they can manipulate him so he's, I don't know, somehow a part of the team without, like, the human factor.
That would be unnecessary, though.
Yeah, but we'll have to... We'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. Anyway, to the current episode. Mr. Rick, can you explain this current episode? Because I need to go do something for a bit.
Okay. Alright, well, I forget the title of the newest episode. Oh, that's right, Legacy.
Legacy.
So, Yeah, it starts off with Smokescreen getting used to how things are on Earth. He gets cut off by a trucker on the highway, and he gets mad, transforms, and he's like, bring it! And that causes a whole issue where Jack has to now be his partner to teach him stuff, and they start to get into some shenanigans. And then when shenanigans! And then Megatron picks up on where the next relic is, and they make a decoy relic. So the main team goes off to the decoy, and Smokescreen and Jack go off to the real one, which they later found out to be, spoilers, the Star Saber.
Ooh.
And it's that sword and the stone kind of thing, because Megatron says there's a shield emanating around it, because he tries to pull it out of the stone, and he can't. Nobody can, not even Smokescreen.
Isn't that the Excalibur?
Yeah, but now they're making the Star Saber like the Excalibur.
Do you not have a remote?
You know what? I could just imagine Optimus Prime pulling out the sword and saying, I have the power!
Well, he did, but he didn't. He
didn't say shit.
He rolled up the mountain to go up, and he pulled it out, and he slammed back down, and then Megatron was like, drop the mountain on him, because they basically clamped to the top of the mountain and pulled it up to get the sword. And so he drops it down on him, and Optimus just chops it in half. And then,
this is one...
Yeah,
keep going, sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
And then he takes the sword and flings a shot of energy at the ship, which crashes it. And you have this most bewildering, fearful face on Megatron. He's just like, oh my god. And he pulls out the line, the Decepticons have their darkest hour. I thought that was
kind
hilarious.
of a twist.
Yeah.
And, I did enjoy that.
Well, I was going to say something. Alright. The Star Saber. You realize at the end how he was looking into the sword? I can imagine there's going to be so many Thundercat memes because of that. Because he looks like he's going, give me sight beyond sight with the sword at the end. Because look at how he holds it and how he looks at it. I think there's going to be lots of Thundercat memes with that.
Yeah. And then at the end, big spoilers, like you're talking about the sword scene, Alpha Trion is to talk to him. I guess we'll figure that out in the next episode.
That is, funnily enough, called Alpha Omega.
Yeah.
Involving the Alpha Trion and the Omega Key. Hint, hint. Anyway.
Wink, wink.
Oh.
And also, apparently, the Decepticons are going to get a Star Saber, or the Decepticon Saber of Evil Death Kill. I don't know.
Yeah. To go ahead of
Decepticon
ourselves
Saber of Evil Death Kill.
It seems like he somehow gets a way to use the Forge to make himself a Dark Saber, which I don't even know how he'd be able to do that. Like, we keep seeing those previews of episodes where he has a different forearm. Whose is that? I don't
What do you
see
mean
any
different forearm?
No, like in the previews, Megatron has a different forearm. It's like purple and gold detailing.
Maybe he's just wearing one of the relics or something. I don't know.
Maybe there's one we don't know about. Cause we'll just episode. Let's leave next episode for next week.
Does someone let Bumblebloggen back in? Does someone let Bumblebloggen back in? No?
Yeah, I let him back in.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Yes. Anyway, that is that, and we shall talk about the next episode next week. Very, very two exciting episodes. I think the after it, Prime started to go downhill a bit somewhere, but then it's just gone back up a bit because I think everyone was let down of the episode where Cliff Jumper and Shockwave were involved. I think everyone didn't care for that one too much because it was not as good as everyone thought it would be. But now
I liked it.
I thought it was pretty average.
I loved it.
We will have to see how it goes next episode.
Yep.
So on to the links. What do we have first? WTF Bay. Yes, you may. Did Brian say he was going to say something?
Okay. Yeah. Plus my computer froze.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Alright. In the year 2005, the Autobots and Decepticons continue the war in Transformers, the Evening Edition, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Optimus Prime, Sylvester Stallone as Megatron, Stan Lee as Ultra Magnus, Christopher Walken as Starscream, Jim Carrey as Soundwave, Skylink voiced by Drew Carey, Wheeljack voiced by Simon Cowell, Bumblebee voiced by Zac Efron, Cup voiced by Jeff Dunham, Spike voiced by Danny DeVito, Spike's crippled friend voiced by Stephen Hawking, Hot Rod voiced by Gene Simmons, Shockwave voiced by Tom Hanks, Prowl voiced by Usher, Ratchet voiced by Larry King, Ironhide voiced by Chuck Norris, Wheelie voiced by Tracy Morgan, and Unicron voiced by Prince. Directed by Joel Schumacher and produced by Christian Bale. There are only 5 copies worldwide, and they're most likely to be found at Ross behind the Monopoly board game. Get yours, coming 2005.
That was very interesting.
It's funny. I like that.
Interesting to say the least. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was
Sorry about that.
it was a new experience. I think we all enjoyed that experience just then. Some of us died during that experience, but it's all good. I mean, only a small portion of us died during that experience. That was good experience, good for everyone. I think there is room for improvement, but yes, definitely.
I think it's too long now that I hear it.
Yes. Anyway, moving on to the first link. It's WTF Bay, and apparently it says more Transformers Force from Michael Bay. Peter Cullen will be returned. So this is after Michael. Yes, this is after Michael Bay said that the whole cast of the original Transformers is going to be completely gone, and there's going to be a new cast. That leaves Optimus Prime coming back, maybe, or just because Peter
Or a
Cullen is such
cameo.
a great. Yeah,
Here's
Peter
the
Cullen's such a
thing,
great
though.
voice actor.
Hold
Hold on. Sorry, I just need to finish up the thing. Just because Peter Cullen's such a good voice actor, could do another voice. Maybe he'll be Orion Pax, maybe? Or we don't know. But Michael Bay is going to screw this shit up somehow, and we're just going to have to wait and see how he does it.
Yeah, but here's
So-
the thing. We already know Optimus Prime's going to be in Transformers 4. I mean, the first poster they got out had Optimus Prime with Evil Will Burn.
Where was that?
You don't remember that?
Nope.
No, I think that was one of the concepts for the posters for the third Transformers movie. So I remember seeing something like that. It's like,
Transformers 4.
oh really?
Yep.
That is news.
That's interesting. So he will be returning. Wow. Well, then he's so iconic that he kind of has to. I mean, what series have we had that didn't have an Optimus Prime in it?
G1 Season 3?
The description.
But we had a Prime in that, and then he came back.
Yeah. This is
And
very
that's
true.
and there's Optimus Primals, and there's an Optimus Prime. There is an Optimus in every series, I think. He's like the only recurring character that comes back in each series with Megatron.
Maybe for the Hasbro stuff, but...
Yeah, but Big Convoy is Optimus Prime in the Japan shit. And like, I guess Star Saber could be seen as an Optimus Prime in whatever he's in, I think. I don't know. There's always some kind of Optimus Prime in each series. Well, that's going to be interesting. I mean, we haven't got any... We've got some stuff. It says, as the director Michael Bay makes the rounds of promoting his upcoming movie, blah, 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 blah. Nothing. Oh, he's going to return, but he will be rising with his role as Optimus Prime. Okay, so that confirms that. 4 into can be found. What do I... Right. Interesting. Mr. John, can you take over the show for just one more time, for one more sec, because I just got to go check on something again. Sorry for this. I just need
can't
to keep checking on
see the link because my computer is still frozen.
Just talk about how much you hate Michael Bay for a minute.
Okay. What don't we like about Michael Bay? Go.
Everything.
Everything. His jokes aren't funny. It's like an abortion. Not abortion. Anyways, never mind. It sucks. His jokes suck. Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
But yeah, his jokes suck.
Yeah, I remember hearing some things, but I can't remember all. Like Optimus is coming back, and they're going to build upon what they did in the first 3 films for the 4th one. So it's going to be in the future.
Yeah. That I'm not surprised about. But,
I think there might be some more in that link right there, but I can't view it because my computer sucks.
here, I'll try and see. Are we still looking at the WTF Day thing?
Yeah, we're still looking at that.
Well, I was about to say something. Oh yeah, I don't know why Transformers 2 sucks, because it had the elements of Transformers 1. That's not in this headline, I'm just saying that randomly.
Oh, okay.
I'll do a review on that later on, so I'll shut up now.
The second movie?
Yeah, the second movie.
The biggest thing, I think, with the second movie was how rushed the storyline was and how it just jumped from thing to thing because they wrote that during the writer's strike. So it was just very inconsistent because you had many people working on it, not just the 2 writers that did the first movie. And so it suffered, plus the fact that they had to add the stereotypical comic relief from Skids and Mudflap, which didn't pan out that well. The third one was better because it was a completely different writer, and it was taken more seriously. I hope they use the same writer for the fourth one. Just keep that consistentness to it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much that, but I mean some of the racist jokes that were in or some of the narcissistic jokes that were in Transformers 2, that was also in Transformers 1. I just think it was done better, but it was in Transformers 1. I mean, when the mom said, "Are you masturbating?" That was kind of a narcissistic joke, but it was played well, I think.
Yeah, it was played a lot better because of the situation. It wasn't forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they were just throwing it in there.
Exactly. Alright.
Anyway, back to the subject. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Gage, do you have the link up?
Which link?
The first one, the Michael Bay.
Yeah, I've been reading it.
Okay. You tell us what it says, because I still can't read it.
Like he says that he's gonna bring fucking Optimus Prime into it and all that shit. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's gonna probably be a completely different direction with this movie.
Yeah, it seems like... Yeah.
I mean, the show's ended at 3.
Yeah. Well, it's because he wanted it to end at 3, because he was done at the third one. Honestly, the comic books were written differently, because Optimus was like, okay, Megatron, you and me can help rebuild Cybertron. And I didn't read the comics, so I don't know anything after that. But that was the basic reason for the ending of 3. The fourth one, he doing in the future, and then he said something about wanting to set a ground for a future one, so I think he just wants to do 4 and then hand it off to somebody else for a possible 5 or 6.
You know what sucks about Transformers 3? If it didn't have Megatron throughout the whole thing, nothing would change. And, you know, it's kind of weird because Michael Bay kept them alive for Transformers 3, so we knew we were going to see them. But if they weren't there, no difference whatsoever. I mean, Sentinel Prime would still rise up. He would still be part of the Decepticons. There would be no difference.
Exactly.
Hello.
Right.
The next link, because I think we're all tired about talking about how we want to kick Michael Bay in his tiny, tiny, tiny balls.
I'd be interested to see who might do the next movies.
Yes, hopefully someone that is experienced with Transformers. Now, next we have the Transformers Reissue Prime and Soundwave, and what this looks to be, it's ranged from site to site. One site said, "Oh, here's your original Generation 1 Transformers toys reissued. Reproduced." And then another site just said, "This is the reissues that we're reissuing." So some people said we're getting the G1s. Some people said we're getting the reissues, which both have their differences. I'm a bit confused. Are we getting the G1 or are we getting the G1s or are we getting the reissues? I don't know. If it is the Generation 1 Soundwave.
Is it just me, or in the photo of Soundwave is Ravage's front leg backwards?
They do screw up the photos sometimes, so I don't know. Anyway, so if it is Generation 1 Soundwave, then I'm going to definitely that, because that would be very interesting having an original Generation 1 Soundwave. But if it's just a reissue, I'm not going to pay that much money just to get the Ravage as well as the Laserbeak.
You know it's not going to be an original. It's not going to be an original. It's going to be a reissue.
Yeah, well, it has to be. So, might look into the Prime because I don't have a G1 Prime, so
yeah,
I might have to look into that one. But then again, keep going.
Dude, like a third of the price of the Prime is what it costs just to buy the fucking fists for it, so you might as well buy it. I mean, holy crap! Like I've been trying to find some G1 fists or G2 fists for that matter.
G2,
and
mine doesn't.
20 bucks a pop. What the hell, dude? It's a tiny piece of dude. Fuck that. Metroplex pieces don't even cost that much as far as like percentage of what the value of the toy is.
It's because people think it's Optimus, so all the parts must be worth a lot because he's a popular character. That kind of stuff is coming from people who don't know their stuff and just try to spend it's worth more than it is.
The smokestacks are
Scalpels.
Yeah, the smokestacks are chopped. That kind of sucks, but see the thing is,
I've got my original Optimus Prime to compare, and he doesn't look that much different.
No, like I have both my G2s have tall stacks, except for the only ugly part about it is that they have the slit in their ass, which is great because it accommodates the BTS-03 kit. However, it has that G2 Autobot stamp on the back of his leg, though.
Yeah.
It's I don't mind it having the short smokestacks. That doesn't mean I'm going to inject my eye with smokestacks. So I'm glad that's gonna happen. I don't see what Hasbro thinks. Like, does it matter if it's rubber or like completely getting rid of it? I understand that, but making it rubber, it still has the same chance as the hard one would of going into someone's eye. Just if that went into someone's eye, it actually might curve off for a bit, but the hard one might just go straight in. But if it's rubber, it's still going to go in there and it's still going to do damage. So I don't know why they changed it to rubber. Maybe it's for the fact that you might stab yourself with it if you're retarded, which I think most kids these days are, but I don't know.
Yeah, I never grabbed Optimus Prime by the legs and started bashing my face into it repeatedly, so I never really had a problem with the smokestacks ever.
Doing that right now.
Who really even brings their Transformer to their face anyway?
I don't.
So
I bring them up to my face when I want to stare at the tiny detail, but I don't shove it in my eyeball.
HG1
I don't.
Hits me.
Just in case just in case it looks like it's translucent and I might think it's edible, and then I don't know, stick something up my ass or something. I don't know. It's weird the way they do shit. Anyway.
Yeah. It's like they give him a really pointy gun, but they chop the smokestacks. What the fuck sense does that make?
None.
Are you still gonna jab your eyes out with a gun?
Yeah, more chance than you're gonna have with his shoulders.
Yeah. Because the gun's like protruding. You would be pointing him at you like with the gun extended out, and that would be more of a chance than you having to literally headbutt Optimus Prime and like protrude the head through your forehead in order to hit your eyeball on the smokestack.
Oh shit, he has
Didn't you know?
Corners. We gotta stop that.
Wait, didn't you know?
I always look down the barrel
challenge.
of my Transformers guns to see if they're loaded.
No. You see, you have to headbutt Optimus to put him in his place.
Yeah, exactly.
Or then he's just gonna be like all up in your shit saying, "Oh, this is all my collection, bitch."
I'm gonna smack
If you
up.
don't headbutt me,
I'm gonna hit
if
my
you don't-
Optimus in the head.
if you don't let me inject you with my flex in your eyes, not up in here, boy. I'm not gonna be staying here. I'm gonna be rolling out, son.
Well, that
Wiggity,
sucks.
wiggity,
You're
wah.
gonna have like 7 Optimus Primes.
I mean, like, seriously,
Yeah.
like, why? Who the heck would smack themselves across the face with a die-cast or a plastic toy, for that matter?
Jim Carrey.
Some meth addicts.
Jim Carrey, meth addicts, Jim Carrey, potential...
Bumbleblogging.
Michael Bay.
Michael
That's
Bay.
what he'll do. Michael Bay will.
Michael Bay throws them in condoms and shoves them.
Michael Bay.
But basically, okay. But how about let's take a poll? Who's gonna buy? If you obviously had the funds available, and you had to pick one of the two, which one would you get? Commemorative G1 Optimus Prime or commemorative G1 Soundwave?
Soundwave.
Optimus.
Yeah, Soundwave.
I would probably have to say Soundwave because I have a semi-complete G2 Optimus, so I would be fine with getting a Soundwave.
But that's
Yeah,
just
same
because I
reason.
bought. That's just because I bought my Reissue recently. Is why I'm saying Optimus. And I'm guessing most of you people have a version of Optimus, and I don't have a version of Optimus because that'd be the only smart reason to do it. Because I'm not just going to buy another Soundwave to get a Ravage.
Am I the only one who doesn't have a G1 Transformer?
I do not have an official G1 Transformer. All my Transformers are G2.
Nice.
I've got weird. I've got an inbox. I've got an inbox G2 Transformer. I've got world's smallest Transformers G1s. I've got a Reissue G1, but I technically don't. I've got a knockoff G1, but I technically don't have a real G1 technically.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't own a G1, but I have a lot of G2s that just sit around. Yeah, and RIDs and shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
'cause I
smacked in the face, but
Anyway,
Revenge of the Fallen off.
Yeah, I just have not delved into the realm of G1 just because I would want them real pristine, and I think it would be hard to find other than the Encores, but I figured those would be expensive.
I had
So
a
just wanted to try.
G2 Starscream. Fuck, my ass. I had a G2 Starscream. I loved that thing to death. I don't know where the hell it went. I'm so sad, Panda, about that because it had lights and sounds.
Ah,
Well, it had like shitty LEDs on like the backpack that you really couldn't see anyway if it was on the robot, and the robot was horrid. But for a toy of its time, it was fabulous, and it looked like Starscream. It was just that instead of having that like darker like red, it was just like a really bright red and a really bright blue. And
Here's the
that's
thing
cool.
that I don't understand. Here's the thing I don't understand is that why haven't we had any news on that gold Soundwave, the Linkin Park one?
oh, yeah.
I
last
don't give a
thing
fuck
was
about that
at
one because that looks like
Comic-Con.
shit, and it's gonna break straight away.
No.
I'm just noticing that.
It's gold paint. It's not plastic. It's gold paint.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, like, yeah,
Linkin Park are gonna produce it sometime. I don't know why Linkin Park have. I don't know why Linkin Park have anything to do with Soundwave, but apparently they do.
you know what I want?
the music.
I want the Lucky Draw Dark of the Moon Optimus Voyager Prime because
Now that's cool.
that would go perfect to my collection of Voyager Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime.
Good evilness.
And that I would
Yeah, then it'll break like in 2 seconds of your.
I wouldn't take it out of the box. You nuts? I would keep it on my shelf for like a month, and then I would put it on eBay for like $200 and $300, and someone would be like, "Bam!"
You know what's the joke I made about Optimus? When Chuck Norris goes to bed, he checks in his closet for Optimus Prime.
I heard this old wives' tale that a long time ago, Chuck Norris was at a gas station, and he saw this guy he used to know back in the day when he was at school that used to pick on him. So to play a practical joke on him, he pissed in his truck. That truck now today is known as Optimus Prime.
I think I've heard that joke
Yeah.
before, but it's funny every time.
I know.
I have. Anyway,
Oh, let's go to the next link.
We've done enough rambling on this subject.
Yeah.
I found my
Yes,
movie
and
Soundwave.
this thing looks beautiful beyond all words
Oh,
of beautiful. We have
yeah.
the Transformers, Generation, Voyager, Sound the Wave, and look at that box, and look at how sexy he looks, and look at that little laser beak he comes with.
I love
What
that
a
box.
what a beautiful looking thing this looks like,
So
and if it ends...
Just as we're talking about this, I happen to pull off my pull out my movie Soundwave. God's telling me
It's
something.
I really like how they're doing voyages like this. This looks really great. I like their big artwork on the side. I love how he looks, and I can't wait to see a video review of him and how awesome he's going to be. Gentlemen, what are your thoughts on this picture of this
Optimus
gorgeous?
Megatron voice.
No, I want this more.
They
Yeah.
might do that.
Do you do what?
They might do a Megatron as a Voyager because we haven't seen anything, and usually
Yeah, I
they
doubt
do.
it. I
And
think they're
he
just going to say you can have
has.
Dwarf Cybertron one as the before
no,
one.
but
Not
he
gonna
ha- Doesn't he have a new form in the second game?
I would believe they have to do a Voyager Optimus.
Yeah,
They're both the same size in Fall of Cybertron.
That's true. Yeah.
Well,
Good point.
actually, no, they're not.
Ultimate spoiler.
They're not the same size. They're basically like they are in Prime. Like Prime's head comes right up to or his forehead comes up to Megatron's chin, basically. It's like,
Alright, let's just say...
but they're about the same size. Yeah.
Okay, if you want to know how Megatron gets turned into this version, he was actually the Dwarf Cybertron version. Now, this is a very big spoiler. I'm not sure if I should say this, though.
Voila!
Taking off my headset.
Do you want to hear it? Who here doesn't know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Who here doesn't know how Megatron gets turned into Megatron?
Well,
Anyone?
On?
I do.
Are you done with the spoiler?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I should tell. I'm just going to say it has something to do with really, 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 really big robot, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, he used to be a gladiator back in the day, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but all I'm going to say is it's going to have something to do with really, really city-sized robots. Sorry, what?
Oh, you mean fucking Metroplex?
Yeah, that I know.
Here's the call of the last prime.
Beyond that, I don't.
I saw Metroplex, and when I saw Metroplex, I'm like, ooh, I want to use him.
We didn't get to use him in the game, unfortunately. We get to control where he fires, but yes, something happens with some big robot and Megatron, and it's hilarious when it happens, but it's also very sad because technically he dies, but then someone very superior brings him back to life. So that's what I'm going to say. This looks great, and I can't wait to own it and get all these mini discs because they don't look like they're cassettes anymore. What do you think about the Soundwave, people?
Buying it.
I've
Love
got
it.
my Warfare Cybertron Soundwave.
Me too. I think
in a video a long time ago, I made a video about why I shouldn't get this guy, the Voyager Soundwave. But now, lately, I've been considering getting him, especially if we're going to get Blaster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can just do the whole thing about how Soundwave was like a deluxe size and Blaster was like a Voyager. That'd be pretty funny because you're going to have... The scale would be the same as the G1 toys because
Yep.
Blaster always towers the Soundwave. Which would be pretty cool, and that's what I'm going to do because I'm just going to buy myself a Soundwave and a Blaster Voyager. But I'm not going to pre-order them. I'm just going to get them when I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pre-order if I can, but I'm not gonna make any promises.
Yeah, me too.
I already have my G2 Bruticus coming, so.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh, nice.
And I've
You know
also
what,
got
though?
the first wave of full Cybertron coming, so that's going to be good.
Would you get this guy or Sound Blaster?
Who?
I would get Soundwave over Sound Blaster, definitely.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
Soundwave. I
Soundwave.
don't like that. I don't like Sound.
The only reason why I might buy Sound Blaster is just so I can get Buzzsaw, and that would be it.
Yeah, that's the only
so
reason I get into it.
Yeah, my nephew wants to get Sound Blaster for some reason.
I want to get Sound Blaster.
Blaster, I don't see the point of making him...
But I am a Voyager completist when it comes to Voyager class toys, so I would probably end up getting all of them anyway.
Anyway, that looks at that. Basically, like, out of the new Voyagers that are coming out, Thundertron and Soundwave will definitely be mine.
I cannot wait for Thundertron. Oh my
basically because he's a beast former and he's the first of the new generation of new insignia, new people that they're going to verse in the show, being the Star Seekers, which I can't wait to see what they do with it because it looks like a blend of the Autobot and Decepticon symbol with some two pirate swords under it to make it look like skull and crossbones. Obviously meaning they're going to be a pirate, and also that he has a peg leg, so we'll see what happens with that. And also his tech weapon is a sword, so... Have you seen the review of him?
Yes. No.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes. Yeah. No. Yes.
Although he technically does have some part forming where you actually have to take off the foot and put it on his arm.
Shut up.
Which is weird, but...
It's only if you want to.
Anyway, I'm still going to get him, and yes, Soundwave looks awesome.
Yeah.
Pre-peg leg.
Everybody's gonna get one because it's freaking awesome.
But the number one figure I'm getting out of all the Cybertron Voyagers is Grimlock.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
that's number one priority.
Alright, let us move on to the Asia exclusives. John, can you do the Asia exclusives because I need to turn my iPod off.
Oh my gosh. Give me a second.
Well, I can do it. We got Transformers Generation Deluxe spotted at retail, you mofo.
Okay.
I've heard a couple of people say this, that they found them.
Yeah.
I'm freaking jealous!
Oh, the Asian exclusives.
Yes, they found the first wave of the Asia exclusives at retail. Apparently this one is in Illinois, I believe. Yes, Illinois. Wait. Yes, Illinois. And it was a Toys R Us that was getting them.
Definitely wants for...
So yeah, I would. I put my top dollar on Swerve, but I would definitely get a Springer or that really ugly looking Cliff Jumper.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get Cliff Jumper.
I'd get Wheelie though.
Wheelie is top.
Wheelie is just. I would get Wheelie just so like I don't even care. I'd rip the head off of it and put that in a box for the next 10 years until they make a good wheelie mold, and then I'd stick the head back on it.
Well, they did make the Legends.
Yeah.
For the Legends. I mean, Deluxe beats the Legends, obviously.
Oh, yes.
I still like the game as Slingshot, though. That's what makes me just go, fuck it. You know,
that is cool.
I don't care. I like it.
I thought that was funny.
And he's got the speakers, so it's like, it's a complete jazz, basically. It's just orange.
But yeah, basically. And I don't have that mode, so it'd be nice.
But Swerve is a must, because that, I'm just going to rip the head off of it, save it for later, and then just, like, pop a knockout on it and be like, oh, that's knockout.
You talking about the Ultimate gift set they're doing, where they're doing, like, a G2 Jazz?
No, I'm talking about, like, getting that Asia exclusive Swerve and just getting a knockout and switching their heads, basically.
Oh, yeah, but no, I was asking Brian, because he mentioned they were coming out with Jazz. I didn't know if he was talking about that Ultimate gift set.
Yeah, the Ultimate gift set with Undercracker and Motorgrass.
It's like Hasbro
really thinking about it.
Of a G2 repaint.
It's kind of cool. I like it. I'm digging it. Especially since I don't have the mold.
I don't have either one of the molds.
I like the Reveal the Shield mold. It's great. And I definitely want to try... I want to get another Reveal the Shield, and if I can get the gift set, that'll work, because I guess if I get the G2 repaint, I won't have to buy the Big Bad Toy Store version. But...
I would get Springer if he had a bit more green in him. Like,
yeah.
He also completely gray, and it's like... there's no difference between the Tomahawk.
Yeah, barely. Yeah, too much gray. I agree. Should be much more green.
Yeah, but I guess if you see them and you just grab which ones you want, I would, because they're probably going to be worth the money.
I
would like to pick up a Springer because there's a couple of modifications you can do to it to make it a vehicle mode, a car mode. So
I've seen those, yeah.
I definitely want to get that and then get someone to do that for me, because that'd be sick. Although I don't mind it doesn't have the car mode, I still want to do that. And that's basically all that I'd take out of that one. And maybe a laser beak and a G2 Megatron. Oh, and I think I kind of do want the repaint of Hardhead or whatever that guy is that turns into that plane.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
The black one?
Does anyone remember in the first
No, the
movie
multicolored one, the Generation 2 guy.
Does anyone remember in the first movie game when Shockwave appeared and he was the helicopter?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I love
what
that thing.
the Tomahawk mold reminds me of.
That was really weird.
Yeah, it was.
And then he comes back in like being this guy that's not in that. That was a unique... It was really cool that they put that in there, but it was really weird.
Very.
And now
like a
what he
triple
is today...
changer.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool though. I wish that's what it was in the movie, because then he would have
my
talked
God.
more and he would have transformed, so...
Yeah.
Anyway.
But definitely not getting Cliff Jumper.
Yeah, that looks
no.
like...
You know why I'm getting Cliff Jumper?
Because it
Why?
No, because I'm gonna take the head off of it and just slap that fucker clean on my War for Cybertron Cliff Jumper, and it'll give it a really nice head.
I guess.
Great, now you've given me a reason to, because I was going to
No,
say...
no,
I
no,
have-
shouldn't you just get a Prime version and get the Prime head, because that's not the Prime head. And
Yeah.
the Prime
Oh,
head is what... The
Yeah.
Prime head is the one that goes in the
Well,
game.
that's where the RID mold comes in handy, because I have one. So
I
I'll
yeah,
do
well, then-
have RID.
RID one, pop that on the Cliff Jumper mold, voila, problem solved. And then I can just put the RID one in vehicle mode and everyone. That's happening.
You still have a headless robot in there somewhere.
No,
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 but he'll be in vehicle mode.
no, it won't be a headless robot because I'll still have the head for the War for Cybertron Cliff Jumper left over from the one that I swapped out from the one for the AJ exclusive, so I'll be able to put that on the other one.
It's not going to fit, though.
How do you know?
Make it fit.
I should also
No.
mention this is the last before I turn 18.
Yay! Then you're gonna be a big boy and be able to read pornography and buy cigarettes.
I'm going blind. Actually, I
Pretty sure anyone can do anything with pornography right now, actually. You don't need to buy it.
I don't understand, but in all reality, I actually am beginning to understand why people rent it at like my store as opposed to go on the internet and look for it.
Are we actually talking about...
My job, yes, it's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and like, okay, reason why, it'd be just like you going and looking for a Transformer Prime episode on YouTube. It's been like recondensed multiple times to a different format, and it looks like shit.
We're trying to keep this to an Australian M or an American PG-13, so we better we better not.
We're
talk
talking
too much.
about movies, Mega. We're talking about movies.
Yeah, I'm like, fair enough. But we're trying to keep this at PG-13 level or M. So
We're talking
It
about-
is. We're talking about the video technicalities of uploading and
Yeah, we're
formatting.
yeah, so-
exactly.
so-
We're not talking
Anyway.
about the specific format of what it is. Wow.
shall we move on to 5 golden ejects? And Gage, can you say it because it's hilarious when you say it?
Which way? Wait, 5 gold.
No. The really high-pitched one.
I want an eject.
Or do you want me to sing it?
You sing it.
5 golden ejects.
Golden eject.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we're going to get 5 of them, but apparently we're going to get ejects, and they're going to be gold translucent ejects that come with
It's
the
going to be gold or translucent gold.
shattered glass Soundwave versus Blaster set, and the eject is the special little guy you get with your set, and he looks pretty cool. I don't know why this is in here, though. Gage, you talk about it, because I don't really give a truck.
Well, the reason why it's in here is because you can now go on TFCC and place your motherfucking pre-order now. They are available for pre-order so that you can grab your Blaster Soundwave Shattered Glass set and you can get your golden eject because it's fucking awesome.
Is it? How much does it cost? Because I'm deliberating.
I believe it's a $198.95, but I'll check real quick.
Not going to happen in a million years.
Yeah, because
It's
people...
$195 even.
yeah.
Nope.
Because
You
people
want to
can
hear my
totally...
thoughts?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Why does Gage sound like Mickey Mouse?
Because
Angel!
that's the second job.
Because Miss Ninja did something very, very nice to him, and he can't refrain from the thing.
Yeah, PG-13, right? No.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to buy this? Okay, retrospect. Reasoning, why? Okay, first off, basically you get a soundwave as a sound blaster mold in the shattered glass sense with 2 cassettes. Also, you get another figure. What's this? A blaster, shattered glass, 2 cassettes, and a 3rd eject set.
No.
For $195. Now, guys, how much does a Soundwave cost? Like what? $200? $150 in the box? How much does a blaster cost in the box? $150, $200? So basically, if you think about it, you're getting an exclusive repaint, which is awesome.
But wait, there's more. Get this, and you get another one absolutely free. Just say shipping. Warning may cause death.
Warning may cause death.
You get one absolutely free when you give us $200 extra.
I wish
And unborn child.
And pictures of Megan Fox naked.
Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Actually, you might not get the free toy, but you do get the naked pictures of Megan Fox.
Yeah. But before what she looks like now, naked. Not what she
Yes.
looks like now, naked. Ugh.
Yes.
That would give you a D erection.
Actually,
Huh?
it's still available.
Space. I want to go to space.
She's ugly now.
Space. Want to go to space. Space. Want to see me?
Space.
Yep. Telescope. Want to see me? Got a bicycle. Blah, blah, blah.
What are you talking about?
You want to go on an adventure?
Anyway, that was a.
Space.
I don't know what this is.
Space.
Howdy there. Name's Rick.
Oh,
That's me.
that creeps the fuck out of me.
I go to space. Space.
Oh.
I go to
Anyway,
space.
I take it you've never played Portal 2.
yeah. Now that I don't know whatever the hell's going on,
Space.
I'm going to move on to Prime Wave for Prime Voyagers, and it looks like we're going to get Wave 4 of Prime Voyagers.
Space.
The Voyagers from Prime Wave 4. Yes.
Very excellent, I do believe. We got Pegleg. We got Pegleg Magoo and
Yeah,
an Ultra Magnus.
it looks sexy.
Ultra Magnus.
All I'm going to say is I'm getting Pegleg Magoo indefinitely. Ultra Magnus, if I see him.
Oh, I would get Ultra Magnus too. That's like
Yeah.
that's
Oh my gosh.
It's like I don't care what people say. Like it's been so long since we've gotten a good Ultra Magnus.
It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I don't care for it. I care for the Thundertron, but I just don't care for it. Like there's like tons of figures that everyone would be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get that," and I just don't care for them. Like I only get figures. I only get figures that are really unique and I really, really, really desperately want. And Thundertron is a figure that I really, really, really desperately want, along with Soundwave. Grimlock, yeah, Grimlock's not as much a Soundwave for me as a Soundwave fan, but yeah, I definitely try and get Grimlock. That's just what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense.
Yes.
Prime Soundwave for my birthday.
just the mech tech weapon alone on Ultra Magnus just makes me curious if it locks out.
It looks like it.
It does. It locks out.
It
Yeah.
does. I've seen a review.
I'd be so
I've seen a review of
surprised.
him and he looks really good. The one thing that will make him like just a tiny bit like it's already really, really great figure. The one thing that will make him just a bit more awesome is they gave him 2 missiles because there is spots on his arms where the missiles can be stored. So if he was just given 2 missiles, so he looked just a bit more like what he did in G1, that'd be awesome. But then again, there's Dr. Wu, and I bet Dr. Wu is going to come out with like an Ultra Magnus
Oh yeah.
virus, and that'll just make him look sick. Imagine just like those 2 huge missiles on his arms.
There's
Just to
proof
harken
that
back again, just
Ultra
I
Magnus
dig.
does lock out his weapon, there's a photo where
Yeah,
no one's
there's-
touching it and it's locked out.
There's also a video review, and there's this little tab that way you do the mech tech thing. This is the only mech tech that logs out. And then there's this little, like, golden tag that it just, like, latches on, and then you can have your... and even the gun mode looks good.
Yeah.
That's like... This,
So what's the
this is
bad
the
thing
first
about
mech...
this is that you have to kind of transform it. It's not a flick of the switch. You have to do a bunch of stuff. I actually, now that I think of it, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because that was the
I
problem.
don't mind it, because this is the first mech tech that actually looks really good. Because it's the Magnus Hammer, it's a huge BFG, and it locks out great with Magnus. And just the one little gripe I have with that figure is it doesn't come with 2 missiles. But the rest of it looks
I got
awesome.
a
The transformation is awesome.
I got a question. You know
Mm-hmm.
how RID Optimus has that random sword? Like it should have looked like it was coming out at that sword. I wonder if that's the Star Saber.
No, it's not. We've already seen the Star Saber.
It could be.
It's just a sword now.
See, here's the thing that I actually
You're talking
like
of like the...
about the Ultra
Magnus.
Magnus is that if you play your cards right, you can adapt some City Commander parts onto it because it does have the mech tech ports on the side of its shoulders.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can use that kit for it.
Not a full upgrade, but obviously you can use the upgrade kit, which is the missiles, to do,
Right.
Away with it.
Yeah.
What
I
I'm
definitely like these two.
talking about it,
I like the
what
Voyagers.
Brian was talking about was the God Sword. They came with Omega Supreme and Optimus Prime. When they combined, they made the God Sword. Are you talking about that?
No.
No,
what
he
sword
means
are you
the one
talking
that
about?
come with the Voyager, the new Voyager.
Yeah, the Voyager reveal the shield, or not reveal the shield. The robots in disguise, Optimus Prime.
Oh, that sword that comes with him. Yeah, that doesn't really
Yeah.
look like it. It's just a... It might be. I mean, it just looks too small.
It is just like a
They
dull.
made it a bit bigger. It'd look better. But Doctor Wu made a really cool Matrix sword that actually had a Matrix in it, and it's metal. So that'd be my god. What's it called again? The Star Saber. That'd be my Star Saber. And I really hope Solus Prime is in this. But I thought he would have said, like, they would have linked it to Solus Prime, because they said in the show Solus Prime made the sword, but they're linking the sword to Alpha Trion, and so we're definitely something to do with Alpha Trion. But yes, so these two figures look great,
It's
and
the power of the
a large
Prime.
majority of us are going to get at least one of them.
Right.
One of them, fuck shit. I'm
Yeah,
a
it's the power
Voyager.
of the Matrix.
I'm a Voyager completist. These are both going to be in my collection.
Yes.
Same here. I love them both.
And maybe Prime will do the thing where it kind of... The sword kind of looks like it has a space where it can put a Matrix in, so it might just take the Matrix out and put it in the sword to, like, kill the Decepticon sword of Killy Death. And maybe that's how Prime will defeat that sword. And I don't know how Megatron's going to get that sword, but that'll all be revealed in next episode, which is called Transformers Prime. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Someone help me.
Alpha Omega.
Yeah, there you go.
Alpha Omega.
But the cool thing is I like how Hasbro's starting to trust us with more parts again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're giving us legendary weapons of Transformers, which is awesome in this show.
Yes.
What?
We've
Why'd you
been
laugh at that?
good.
The Star Saber in Prime.
Yeah.
That's like the probably like
It
that's
doesn't
like
combine into little
that's like
minicons, but
that-
anyway.
that's like the fucking Ultima weapon of Transformers, man.
Yeah.
That's the weapon you can combine
You look-
with to make if you get all the Arms Microns Autobots, you can make a Star Saber, or you can get the Armada Minicons and make a Star Saber. You've got lots of Star Sabers. You've even got a robot that's called Star Saber. So
Or you can be
what's
awesome and pay like 200 billion gazillion Japanese dollars for that Optimus Prime with the shield sword.
You know what though?
Or you can...
The Star Saber is Chuck Norris. The soul of Chuck Norris. Just the way it chopped that rock in half. Only Chuck Norris could do that.
See, the thing is that, like back in the day, obviously Optimus Prime and Chuck Norris used to fight on the forces of good against the forces of evil. And
And
See,
they
yeah,
made a
stop
comic.
talking about Chuck
the
Norris.
thing is Chuck Norris died,
Always.
but they infused the Star Saber with his soul in order to preserve his awesomeness.
And OGs.
Force Prime.
Anyway, let's move on before we get any more of the thousands of Chuck Norris related jokes out that we could get, but I really don't want to get. And final link we have is
Doesn't push himself up. He pushes the Earth down.
new Fall of Cybertron Wave pre-order is coming, or it is here, or something. And this pre-order is at Big Bad Toy Store, which I'm now switching to. I used to be a big TF Source fan, but then I compared the prices and found out I was an idiot for going to TF Source, because Big Bad Toy Store is the place to go.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Although I do Source, but anyway. You can get the Generations, all the Combaticons, you can get Optimus Prime, you can get Jazz and Shockwave with all the Combaticons, which is a really good set. And it will only cost you 2 testicles, I think.
You can also get just the
It says
set of 5.
$114. Yeah, that's not too bad. $114 for all those figures.
Yeah, but you can also pay $84.99 for the one where you just get all the new ones, where it's like Starscream, Sideswipe, Ultra Magnus.
Yeah, we get 2 Starscreams,
and,
a Kickback, 2 Sideswipes, 2 Ultra Magnuses, and 1 Shockwave Repaint. That's not bad, and that's still the same price. Or you can buy them separately. You can buy them all for $15 each.
Yeah.
Pre-order them for $15 each. Or you can get the set, which is $80 or $64, and you can get your Starscream, your Sideswipe, your Ultra Magnus, your Fireflight, I think it's called, and your Kickback. And I really hope they make other Insecticons. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Who's going to be doing this? I'm not.
I'll probably, I'm not going to pre-order them, but I'm definitely going to try to get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to try. Yeah, I definitely want to have a look at the Insecticon.
I'll pre-order that Starscream just to be safe, though, probably.
That's
No,
a good idea.
I don't think that'll be too hard. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
Firefly.
We'll have. Yeah, Sideswipe's just a remold of Jazz, so I'm not sure that too many
pretty
people
good.
jump on it.
It's pretty good
Yeah, it
remold.
is,
I
it
didn't
is.
actually think it was a repaint of Jazz when I first saw it. But I'm definitely going to get that figure mostly for the weapon.
It's a heavy remold, and no, the mech weapons can be crap. It's a heavy remold and repaint of Jazz. If you haven't noticed that already, it definitely is that.
I don't.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I saw it at first.
guys, continue talking, and I'll be back in a sec. And if you want to, whilst I'm gone, or maybe not, you can start with your new link, your new link, Mr. Brian, and I'll be back momentarily. So go on with the show, and I'll be back in 1 minute there.
It's funny, the Firefly at Comic-Con, it was renamed Air Raid for some reason, but it looks like they put Fireflight back as the name.
Nice.
I don't understand the reasoning for it.
Sorry. My bad.
Ears normalizing. Okay, we're good. Yeah, no, these look cool. I was thinking about getting a case of these, but it's just too much since I already have things pre-ordered and whatnot and trying to save up for that.
Yeah, I have like $180 worth of pre-orders on their website. I don't need to add another $90 worth of pre-orders.
I bet you beat on that.
Well, I mean, I only work part-time right now.
So do I.
If
I'm
I
an
work
idiot.
full-time, oh man.
I need to get a job.
I need a better job.
Well, Toys R Us is pretty cool.
It is.
My Toys R Us at my mall closed down.
Lame.
That is lame.
I heard the Toys R Us in my in the cities where I'm at is going to get closed down, but the one next to me is going to get expanded for some reason.
Oh, nice.
The one like south of the cities, like the one that's not near all the people. But the funny thing is, that one does better for some reason.
My my Walmart is getting like 1,000 new toy products in stock, so that means probably the Generations Fall of Cybertron stuff, more Transformers Prime stuff.
Gift set.
That's just their new stuff, like not just their new wave.
Yeah, I want my I really just want to like grab my like Walmart toy guy by the face and rip it off and scream at him and say, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like, it's not just the Transformers. It's like the Batman toys, the Spider-Man toys, the Beyblades, the Transformers, the Legos, the Creos, fucking hell, My Little Ponies, for Christ's sakes.
I know. Well, I don't know about My Little Ponies.
Well, I always check in on the My Little Ponies because I'm always looking for just like a $5 Pinkie Pie just so I can have a fucking Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie of Evil.
Yeah, I wanna get a Pinkie Pie, or I want to find one that I can paint to look like Derpy. And I will
What the hell
have.
are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about ponies, my little brony.
Okay. I'd never buy any of their figures, but I have to admit, I kinda am a brony. I do like the show.
No, I was just saying I was talking about how Walmart doesn't stock shit for toys, or at least mine doesn't, or they don't do a good job of it. And then I said I was even My Little Ponies, and I said I'm always looking for like a $5 little Pinkie Pie minifigure, just so I can have a Pinkie Pie, or just maybe
Walmart absolutely sucks.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Walmart. They're like, oh, well, we gotta get these fucking scented candles in there. Fuck your scented candles, get good Transformers.
Oh God!
Yeah,
you know what's
is that
the worst scented candle ever? Chocolate.
Oh, it smells like you?
No, I think chocolate sounds worse than that.
Chocolate.
You know how I
can't
can't even remember the last time that I actually went into a shop and bought a Transformer. I think it's been over 2 years or something. It's been that long.
Oh.
I don't buy Transformers at stores anymore. I only pre-order the good third party ones, or if I see anything I'll get it off eBay or someone I know. But I don't go into the shops and buy Transformers anymore. So that's just I don't know. I don't even know how much they currently are. I know they're currently $25 to $30 each, but they're Luxes.
You know what? When you become a individual of awesome and get a job, you'll probably just start buying shitloads of Transformers again, maybe.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
But I'm going to get a job soon.
You're either gonna go like this. You're gonna be like, I love Transformers. You're gonna be like, I love vagina. Fuck Transformers. Until you're about 25, 26, you'll slowly get back into it. 30 years old, you start collecting again. 40, you have over 400 of them, and 18 different sound waves.
Yeah.
And a wife and a kid.
No, I'm gonna keep them. I might slow down on the collecting now, but I'm definitely gonna keep every single one I own. I might stop it for a period, year 11 and 12, when I've got to focus more on school and all that crap. And then once I've gotten to university and crap like that, I might just bring everything back. And then I don't even know how long it's going to be to move out, because my brother and sister haven't moved out yet, and my brother's 21 and my sister's 24. But then again, it's not normal for kids to move out till they're about 28 or so here, usually. Unless they find a boyfriend or girlfriend, which my sister has had, two... Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'll still collect...
Sounds pretty smart to me, because...
Yep.
Because, in all reality, people should live with each other a lot longer. It fucking save money up, establish credit, establish a life, and then go out. Instead of just fuck you, mom and dad, and just, get the fuck out,
Yeah.
I think just the entire schooling career and the entire university career should be stayed at home. But after you finish that and got a job, you can move. But you don't have to. But I like having my brother and sister around. But
we are nerds.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much.
why I'm trying to get out, because I'm done with school. I'm done with all that stuff, so I'm trying to get out of here.
Alright. Yeah, but anyway, we were talking about Transformers before. Anyway, so yes, everyone's going to have a look at these. They're definitely going to buy them in stores or out of this thing. Going to pick up. I'd like to see how the Starscream goes.
Yes.
But
I can't wait for that one.
And I hope they use the shit out of it. I even hope they remold it to make Dirge, Ramjet, and Frost. But they could easily just make. They could just easily remake Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, Sunstorm, Acid Storm, and Snowstorm. So they could do that. They could do that without even lifting their.
Yeah, I'd love to see those. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I kind of want to have the Rainmakers, because this makes more sense to have because the Rainmakers stayed on Cybertron. So if you have your classics, Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, Ramjet, Thrust, and Dirge, then you have your for Cybertron Rainmakers. That'd make more sense because that differentiates them, and then they're on Cybertron still, and your Seekers will be on Earth.
$5 says they make those. $5 says they make those before they make Ramjet and Dirge and Thrust.
Oh, I don't even know if they're going to make Thundercracker and Skywarp, because I think what we're seeing now is all we're going to get. As soon as Grimlock, Soundwave, and this wave comes out, I think that's all we're getting, because that's how Hasbro's been working with like these video games. Because like remember we only got 4 figures last time. We only got 4 figures from the other one. Like it's good that we got this many figures now, but I think this is where they're going to stop. They're not going to complete the Insecticons. They're not going to complete the Seekers. They're not going to complete every good character was in the game. I reckon it's awesome that we got a Brutus.
To 2015.
Right, but that's probably other things
but
as well.
we don't know. Yeah, they're just going to be repainting older figures, I reckon.
Dude, we're gonna see Fall of Cybertron figures till at least next summer. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, you
I
know what
so.
ones?
I want to see like. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, you know what ones we're actually going to be seeing later on? We're going to be seeing the Wreckers Combiner, the Ruination set.
Yeah. That's
individually. Cool. We're going to be seeing the double packs for the sets, Wave and Blaster.
Don't forget Bumblebee, and don't forget fucking Cliffjumper. They're going to have those.
Don't think they're going to.
They're going to. Don't fuck with me, man. You know they're going to make a Bumblebee.
We haven't had... we haven't had it confirmed that they're making a new Bumblebee and Cliffjumper.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna do it.
I mean, we could put bets, but there's no confirmation at this point.
I bet you all a cookie right now that they will make a freaking Bumblebee. I bet you a cookie right now they will make a Bumblebee. I don't even have to guess. You know they're going to, because
I don't see how, because he's this exact
that'd be the
same.
smartest idea.
They don't have the waves pegged out. They only have the waves pegged out right now, from what we know, until like January, February. So
right, don't they usually have it much later?
Yeah, but
the size
that need to come out still, though. That's what I'm saying. There's still so many more figures that they say that they're going to release that haven't come out yet, and they're saying that the next generations.
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about it. Like, they're gonna release them. They're going to. You know it.
I just want to see continuous repaints of Grimlock. I don't care what it's into. If it's into Triptychon or Flaming version or any versions, I want to see continuous repaints of Grimlock.
They also got to release the Dinobots.
Yeah, well, they might do that. See, that's the one where I actually think
I don't think
they're going to make one Insecticon, only make the one Dinobot. They might not get that deep into it unless, like, the thing is they have to see sales overturn for these, like, Bruticus and all these other figures. If they see the sales overturn, they'll probably keep releasing figures. You know they will.
Yeah.
But I really kind of want to see a Triptychon repaint of Grimlock. I don't know why. That'd be sick.
Ooh.
Don't you agree?
No.
That'd be.
I don't.
If they do that, that'll
I
his face once again.
Selling. I don't care if they call it Nemesis Grimlock or something. I see that selling. I see like a black, purple,
just turn around, fucking paint it, and make a G2 repaint. Jesus Christ, that would be the most obvious one for me.
Yeah.
Really.
Takara does that.
And that's exactly. That's what I'm saying. Takara would do that one. They would turn around, painted Voyager class Fall Cybertron Grimlock blue, and say it's a G2 blue Fall Cybertron, whatever the fuck. And they'd give it.
And they've also got the factor of the Takara are making us game accurate Combaticons.
Yeah, so like, just think
for
about possibilities, what's going to happen in the future, because we're not even past February as far as what's going to be coming out. So we have yet to, like, come, like, fucking December, end of November, we'll see the next waves or two come out, and then we'll know basically where we're at. We'll see if we're getting new generations, or if we're going to keep going with Fall of Cybertron generations. Because it's too early to say anything right now, because Transformers Prime is going to be making toys for at least the next year and a half.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So
Fall of Cybertron
generations, it's going to be better. We will, dude. What if they give you the bomb shock for the Prime, then you get the Fall of Cybertron kickback, and then maybe what if Fall of Cybertron makes the other one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When you really think about it, Transformers have been going and going and going. I mean, I love Transformers and how long it's gone for. It's been going for almost 30 years now. What is this, the 28th year now?
Yep.
Yeah, 28.
Yep. I love how long they're keeping this line alive. It's like the only one of its kind these days. All I see is like kids are just getting into like Monsuno, Bakugan, all the same type of crap, which is just you roll a shit piece of thing out and then it transforms into a piece of fuck. And that's all it is these days. It's Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all that type of card-playing crap.
It's quick things,
got-
impulsive, just to feed the quick urge of ness, whatever you want to call it.
and we're trying to do that with bot shots. We're trying to get the little
Holy shit,
little-
like Beyblades.
yeah, like that, and like little
Yeah.
collective things. Kids aren't starting to buy big things anymore. They're trying to just buying these little pieces of crap. They should be
Well-
buying Transformers.
Well,
The parents
because
are
it's the price,
so...
the price
Yeah.
for the parents is it's a lot easier for them. See, the thing is, though, is like all those like Bakugan, Pokemon, Beyblades, all that shit, Monsuno, it's a gimmick. It's a vice. You have to have two different things in order to operate. It's like with Beyblades. You can't just fucking throw your Beyblade on a plastic plate and have fun. You want to buy the arena, so you got to buy a $9 Beyblade, $10 Beyblade, and then a $12 arena. Or you got to buy a $30 set because you have two kids and they each want one, you know, and then the endless collecting begins.
I find out that the main culprit of like these Monsuno games, that type of crap, is kids bringing them to school. Like because they're so handheld and portable, and kids playing with them at school, it's like starts a thing. Like I remember Bakugan got really famous when I was still in my primary school. I hated it, but Yu-Gi-Oh was always really famous in my school, and like other primary schools I knew, they were really into Pokemon. So it's all about like little things these days, not
We were
really
into
like
games in Pokemon because we still had our old Game Boy Colors and stuff like that. So when Blue and Red came out, we were just like using our data cables to battle the crap out of everything.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
That's
those.
back in the day. It was fucking.
That was fun.
It was the best thing in the world. Like that was why Pokemon got popular, because it wasn't the card game. I mean, that helped. It wasn't all the little toys or anything. It was the fact that Red and Blue and the cartoon sustained such a fandom that like the older generation liked it because of the game. The younger generation liked it because of the cartoon. And then in between you got everybody that likes the cards and the minifigures. It's nuts. And then like nowadays there's like what 500, 600 some fucking odd Pokemon.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, something like that.
It's insane. Like it's grown to be such a giant and still popular for most people. Even the cards are still around, which I find to be disgusting because it's like I used to play Magic the Gathering, and that's still around, and I'm like, what? People still play Magic? Whoa, what the hell?
Yeah, my Yu-Gi-Oh card deck is collecting dust. I mean, I used to be so into that. I had a really good deck put together, but I lost sight of it. I lost liking it.
Is Pokemon Black and White a show or is it just a game?
It's a game.
They're coming out with another game as well,
It's
which
like,
I find it funny that it's still only
Black
for the
and White.
DS. Go for it.
Is it at the Black and White 2, or what's it called?
It's Black and White 2.
Black and White
What's
2, that's
the
it.
guy's name?
It just like,
He's, like
means
wearing...
it's like they upgrade themselves or some shit.
Something.
That would be really cool if they
what's the
added
guy-
an element of like armor upgrades for your Pokemon.
What's the guy's name? What's the main guy's name? Because I know there's a guy and girl. It's like
Zar-
he's wearing...
Like Zarcom, and then I don't know what the fuck the white one's called. The only reason why I know this is because like me and Greg were planning on doing that whole Good Evening Charr, Good Morning Cybertron Pokemon battle with the online Pokemon simulator.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough. We've had a long and unique talk about this, and I think we all know where we stand at this point. Mr. Brian, would you please introduce your new segment?
First
Yeah.
off, okay, so this is a new segment. We're still figuring out the name. I wanted to call it Bought It, Want It, Have It, Hate It, and Why. But a lot thinking about that. Anyways, I just
No,
say,
what we ended up calling it shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I won't remember that. Anyway,
We
so
will.
I have a figure that I'm just going to say randomly, and then we just talk about it if we have it, or if we bought it, want it, have it, hate it, and why. Anyways, so the toy that I am going to mention is drumroll, please. Transformers! Reveal the shield! Voyager class! Decepticon!
Lugnut?
Lugnut!
Yeah, got it.
Hey.
Alright, who's gonna start?
I will because I don't have
No,
it.
no, can I?
Okay.
What a beautiful figure that is. I only bought him like recently, as in like the last couple of months. I didn't buy him when it was at store, and he's a superb figure. It's like he was in Generation 1, and this is his update. Although he was never in Generation 1, this is like the perfect update to Lugnut. I mean, it looks so great. It's got a great transformation. It's one of the first Transformers to use its wings as arms and actually do something unique with the wings. The transformation's awesome, and I love that figure so much that I straight away went to Repro Labels and bought the sticker set for it, and now it just looks even that bit just more better. It's got some faults, but that figure is one of my favorite Decepticons, and everyone should own that because that plane mode is awesome. Transformation is great, and
It's glorious.
Yeah, he's Shockwave, but a big beefy Shockwave.
Glorious!
Yeah, guys need to have that. Anyway, someone else go on. That I love that figure to death.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I remember watching anime and I just loved it, and I knew that they were coming out with this guy, and I just had to get it. You said, I got the Repro Label set for it, and I gave him a little Megatron on the shoulder, like he's got a tattoo there of him because he just loves him so much, kind of thing. So loyal. Put all the bomb things on it. This is just really great. Yeah, first one to use the wings for arms. It works out well because then I end up making the arms into swords if he feels like stabbing something. And the big backpack, the big cannon that it is, just it's like a nuke.
That can be used really wrong though. You can make it look like a penis. Which is
Yeah,
really weird,
I don't do
anyway.
that. I don't do that with my toys.
I don't see how that's like one of the only things I have wrong with that figure. I don't see how it's really supposed to be I don't see how it's supposed to be implemented in either mode.
I think
it
it's
doesn't.
supposed to be implemented in all modes.
It doesn't really look that good in alt mode though, because at the back of the plane it's got the little turret, and that looks really cool. But I don't get the point of that one. It doesn't really work for me in either mode.
Yeah, they probably just wanted to have some sort of missile gimmick.
Yeah, because they had that huge backpack, and if they didn't do anything with it, well, I guess it would have been a waste of area. I didn't even mind the backpack that much anyway.
No,
My rambling is finished.
Yeah, I like the sticker set on there that gives it, like, it's a big giant missile launcher pod thing, which is even better than it being a physical missile launcher. So,
did you put on the,
good.
that chick from,
Striker?
Beast Machines? Yeah, Striker.
Yes, I put the Striker. Oh, yes. Iron Lady.
Did you put them in the right places, or did you put them anywhere?
No, I put them. I follow directions.
Okay, yeah, me too.
But I did put an additional. I put an additional clear Decepticon symbol on the top of the cockpit, though.
Yeah, I might do that because I've still got the. I wish I didn't get the clear Decepticon symbols. I wish I got the fully colored ones, but I don't know.
It comes with the fully colored ones, and then because I got a Perceptor set and another set, I got that for free. So I decided to use them
I'm
wherever.
talking about the free ones. But I only came in at the point where you got the clear ones. But
yeah, same as mine. I mean, but like it comes with fully colored ones. The set.
Oh yeah, for the set, but not the free ones.
Yeah. I took off the rub symbol and just put another Decepticon
Yeah, me
symbol
too,
on that
yeah.
side. Makes it look so much better. And
That's
I
what I
like that the mouth opens and closes.
That's what I did with all my reveal of the shield. I took off the rub symbols and put on the symbols.
I did.
Yay.
I love rub symbols. Fuck you. Rub symbols represent the
Well-
classic of G1 awesomeness, you dicks.
Well,
No,
they
I'm
don't
just-
always work. I mean, Beast Wars had them, and I liked them, but they were also finicky. Like, I'd go for it, and it's like, it's not working.
Beast Wars had him? Really?
Yeah! Oh,
But in
yeah!
all honesty, you know what the insignia is, like what the character is. Autobot, Decepticon, blah 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 blah.
Right.
It was cool in G1 because back in the day that was kind of the whole thing. Like, oh, who are they? Ooh, ah, you know. And it worked in the 80s, but nowadays it's like, you know, I don't know.
The package says who they are.
There's a Decepticon fuckface. Aw, you just ruined it. Aw.
Well, that
Optimus
actually
Prime and Autobot or Decepticon.
You know what's really funny? I actually want to take the, I want to actually put a rub symbol on my Optimus Maximus's Autobot area.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Now, that whole reveal the shield thing worked on me because the repaint of Sea Spray, that green thing, I thought it was a Decepticon, but then I rubbed the rub symbol and I'm like, wait a minute, it's an Autobot. Dang it! I had it on the Decepticon shelf forever.
Win!
Bam.
Mega
All right.
disappeared all of a sudden.
Yeah.
His phone probably died.
Bumble. Bumble.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you want to share your thoughts on Mudnut?
He's cool.
Okay, now for my thoughts. No, do you have anything more to say, or is that it? Hello?
Guess we'll take that as a no.
Anyways, so what I do like about Lugnut is he does have impressive light piping if you get it in the right place. His mouth does open and close, as you guys mentioned. He does have his nipple turrets of doom.
Oh, yeah.
I love nipple turrets.
I guess my biggest flaw with this toy is that his arms don't go back, but, you know, he's just going to smash stuff anyway, so what's the point of having that? And that the connection point for the arm and the body doesn't really want to lock into place. And
Yeah.
the missile, yeah, that is very weird. I do like the point that he does have a lot of clip points, so you can attach a bunch of weapons onto him. The legs are very fun, just how they have the articulation. He's very bulky, and he definitely feels like you're getting your money's worth on the figure.
Indeed. Yeah, I just noticed the
Indeed.
clip points now.
Sorry, what?
I just noticed the clip points now, actually.
Yeah, he's got some on his legs, underneath his arm, tip of the wing. I think on the sides of the turbines, maybe. I'm not too sure. And he does have
Yeah.
a clip on the back of the gun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe I missed that.
Oh, wait, it's Mega.
Mega! Did we invite him back? Or
Mega. Ba, 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 ba. Mega.
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 Megabutt and Bumbleboo.
Wait, what?
And then we got Wheelie 2020 and Skidmark.
Okay. What's going on?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah. Oh, I'll figure out when I listen to this. All right. I take it we're finished with Mr. Brian's
Should kill the winner.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Um,
move on to
I did
what?
want to say something.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
go for it.
You know how I said that I won't be doing reviews that long? Well,
Mhm.
I have an upcoming review and I want to try something new. If
Well, you lied,
it
didn't
does
you?
go well. Sorry, what?
You liar!
You lied.
If it does
You had
go
me. You
well,
had me crying
then I'll-
for 8 days about that.
If it does go well, I'll continue reviews. But
You
if
had
it
me
doesn't
punching
go
kittens
well,
in my
then
sadness. I punched several kittens in the face.
He was so sad.
I'm sure you did.
I drowned 11 babies.
Well, that's okay.
Yes. Anyway, yes. Well, that'll be good. So you can get back to that. Anyway, gentlemen, do we have any cool TF shiz?
Oh, I am on 2 new shows.
Mhm.
I'm recreating TF Talk, and I'm also bringing something else called TFWUU, which is Transformers Weekly Update.
Ah, sweet.
Cool.
Yep. I think one of them's coming on Tuesdays, one of them's coming on Fridays, and that's going to start October 2nd.
All right, excellent. So we shall keep everyone updated on that one. Gage, do you have any cool TF shiz?
No, not really.
Okay. Mr. John, do you have any cool TF shiz?
Yes, it looks like they released a promotional image of a Fall of Cybertron Hound for in-game.
Oh yeah,
Yes, that did pretty cool. Even though it looks a little more like Cup.
Yeah,
His head.
kind of does. Yeah, that would be better to make my cup.
Okay, and I'm kind of pissed off that nobody said this. I made the Art of GEC video just before we started the show. Thanks everyone for saying it all at once.
Yeah, but you didn't upload it to the GEC thingy, or did you?
No, not yet, but still, it's
Okay.
uploaded.
Okay. Well, wait.
It's still
Well,
cool.
okay. Well, then. Oh, wait. I have some cool TF shiz. Mega
I
made
wonder
a
what it is.
video about our artwork that we use in our video that we use for my Turbo reviews. Yeah.
No way, Gage! That is awesome!
Yes, it was. And it is. Anyway, my Turbo Reviews is awesome, and everyone who hasn't checked him out, go check him out right this
Yeah,
instant.
he's a real cool guy. You should go
also-
check him out.
And we're gonna have him on again. And also go check out my vid. Go like, favorite, subscribe, do whatever the crap you want. And yes, that was also my debut of editing videos. So be happy about that one, Mister. Because that's
Make sure to critique it severely.
So there.
And go watch it. And
Yes, indeed. It looks like
Yes.
they're test marketing bot shots in Japan.
Oh. Kids are gonna go, oh, what the fuck about that?
Yeah.
Don't forget that What Up 2012 will begin on September 29th.
excellent.
Which is in, like,
Next week, Friday.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I think we are done for our cool TFs, are we not?
Yes.
Happy
Alright.
birthday to me!
And happy birthday to Mr. TF, sorry. He turns 18 when?
On the 27th.
When's that? What day is that?
The 27th.
Yeah, but what day? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
I think it's
On the 27th.
Okay, please just tell me what day.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh, I was off a day.
Alright, so
It's not Friday,
everyone remember to go and
Friday.
say happy birthday to him on Thursday. Now. Yes, thank God. Now moving on to stuff we bought. Anyone buy anything recently? Me, no.
I did.
Okay, go ahead.
I bought myself some new Cyberverse crap. I got myself a... What the hell is his name again? I got Tailgate, obviously, but I got the repaint of Knockout, or not Knockout, but
Yeah, knockout.
yeah, Knockout. And then I got... Where the hell's that other one? They're like all over
Fallback?
the place. I bought a couple new Cyberverse figures, and I can't
Did
find...
you get fallback?
Yes, I got Fallback.
Oh, dude, I want that so much.
Yeah,
That does look cool.
And then I also got the Super Speedster repaint of Wheeljack as well.
The Marlboro Wheeljack.
Marble Wheeljack.
I'm Batman. You know why? Because I'm Batman.
Batman.
I'm Batman.
Alright, let's not start this again. Anyway, yeah, Gage, I really...
2005.
No, we're not going to start that again. Gage, how is the fallback? I really want that. Please send me the fallback. I'll be your best friend.
No, I gotta do a review on it pretty soon though.
Can you buy me a fallback? I really want a fallback.
There was only like one or two, not fallbacks. There's like two knockouts, one tailgate, one wheel jack, one fallback, one flame war, you know.
I want a fallback so bad. Can you try as hard as you can to find another fallback, and I'll pay you for him?
Fallback!
Yes?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright, yes, Mr. John, you said you bought something, or Commander Rick.
Yes, I did. I got mostly Creo stuff. I got the Vortex set. I have gotten I finished getting all of the mini pack crayons that I needed.
Nice.
And I have on pre-order the Fans Project, Steel Battalion, Insecticons.
Oh, very cool. Have you got the original Insecticons?
No, that's the thing. When I first pre-ordered them, I thought they were the Warbugs, but they're not. But I'm still digging it because I like the colors, especially the backfiery mold.
Oh, right.
That one looks fantastic because it's like black and orange.
The deluxe Insecticons? Yeah, I really want those.
The deluxe ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still...
And, go for it.
Keep going. There you go.
Oh, fine. Okay. I also have pre-ordered Masterpiece Soundwave.
Nice.
Because I am not going to let loose of that thing.
I did that ages ago.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I was thinking it was a lot. Well, something unrelated. I found the Alien for Series 8 on the Lego minifigures.
Nice. Oh, nice.
He's like one per box, so you gotta get like a fresh box. Found them on the right side of the box.
Sweet.
So,
are you ever going to plan on getting the original Insecticons, or are you just going to get those ones?
I do down the line, because I do want to get Hercules, and then I want to get those, because I love Fans Project, and I like the articulation of Hercules.
You're going to love the Insecticons when you get them. They're such awesome figures.
Yeah, the ninja weapons look really cool. I like the ball and chain.
Yeah, that's the only problem I have with those three figures, is that the one you don't get to store the chain anywhere, so it's kind of a minor gripe, but I'm fine with it. I love that figure so much.
I just have it like wrap around his arm or wrap around his chest kind of thing.
Oh, no. In rubber down. In bug mode, I guess there could be a way if you shove it up his ass or something. I might have to look for a way if you can. But no, you're definitely going to be. You're going to be.
Does that with their Optimus Primes.
Yeah, keep going, John.
Yeah. Oh, I also forgot I put on layaway the Masterpiece Thundercracker, so I have $35 left to buy on that because I didn't have the money, and Toys R Us is doing the free layaway thing. It's not $5 extra; it's just 20% of whatever you throw down.
Nice.
So I'm gonna.
I want some cheese.
That is a good haul. You're definitely going to love the Insecticons, and yes, I can review those because I really want to see how they
I will.
turn out. Because I like the look of the wings on the kickback. It's all translucent. Mr. And I love the heads. The heads are sick. Mr. Do you know the original names of all those deluxe Insecticons?
Ransack. I forget the other ones.
Is Chop Shop on?
Chop Shop. Yeah, that's one. And
Kickback?
No, Kickback's one of the original names. Yeah, I can search that real quick. I'll find it and I'll post it back up.
Whilst he's searching for that, Mr. TF, what did you get this week, if anything?
Absolutely nothing. I'm still waiting on my birthday. I don't want to get anything before my birthday, because if I open something on my birthday, then I don't want to risk chances of it being the same thing.
True that. So that is what everyone got this week. I'm just waiting for some pre-orders, all of my pre-ordered crap, and I'm saving up for the the Giant, and that's pretty much all that is for that. Do we have any questions, anyone?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Are your brothers, cousins, nephews, are they still awake or are they asleep now?
Um.
Well, I have a question from Dreadwing.
Yeah, go ahead and do those questions first.
Okay, the question from Dreadwing 2020 or Wheelie 2020 is, what are your thoughts on Beast Machines? Mega TF, man.
Meh.
Go.
Show crap toys, okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Ouch.
Show crap toys, okay.
That's all.
Well, if we're being thorough, then I'm like, show crap toys crap.
I don't. Some of the toys are really inventive. I mean, they may not look anything like them, but I think some of the toys were pretty cool. That's why I only said okay. That's why I didn't say like as good as what toy series has been like one of the best. I think Energon's one of the best toy series. And
Mean the
Not
fat
this
option.
It's arguable between RID and Energon.
yeah, because RID had lots of great ones, and Energon like had a Mega Supreme and Star Saber and Scorponok, so it had lots of great ones. So we have to think about that before we do that. And also Black Unicron, so it had lots of hard hitters in Energon, and someone
Yeah.
else talk about. I haven't watched the entire Beast Machines. It's been very hard to do because I think it's boring as shit, and I've just tried and tried. I've got up to about episode 10, and that took me about 3 years to do that.
So by the time you're like 65 years old, you'll finish Beast Machines.
I'll just be like, I want my time back.
Yep.
But I don't know. I'll eventually have to. I'll probably watch it in the holidays. I'll try as hard as I can, but I really don't want to.
I don't want to. There's your answer.
Yeah.
From Mega
Well-
Man. Rick.
Yeah, my answer. Well, I grew up with Beast Wars, Beast Machines, and at the time, I liked it, and well, for different reasons, just the mythos
yeah.
of it. I thought that's what was going along, and grew up, figured out things, realized they wrote it without the pretense of the Beast Wars characters written into them, and that just made it worse. I liked the toys, like the deluxe Tank Corps one that was like supposed to be the leader one. I loved that freaking thing. The show, it was very deep, psychologically deep. I didn't get it as a kid, and they could have written it a lot better. The show was okay. The toys were okay to good, and I level it a little higher because I grew up with them and I liked some of them. Like, I've gone back to try to get all the VXCons that I could.
Aren't they easy to collect? Because aren't they that they're not that popular, are they?
I guess I still need to get Strika. I have Obsidian, Jetstorm, Tankor. I forget what the dang motorcycle's called.
I do kind of want to get Tank.
Yeah. I have the big Thrust, the big Tank, not the big Jetstorm though. That thing is huge.
I haven't seen most of the figures from that line. I didn't even know.
Universe 2.0 Voyagers, because those fuckers are huge, man.
Oh yeah.
Like,
those
just
are
like, look at the Power Glide. Holy God, Jesus Mary.
That's Supreme.
I do, well, shut up.
It's
Well,
been my-
yeah.
Anyway, yes. Gage, your thoughts.
Fuck Beast Machines. I hate it. It's a piece of shit. I absolutely think it should have died in fire, but unfortunately for us, RID saved its ass because it needed its ass saving.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in theory, in concept, yes, it was a good idea. However, I didn't like
How it played out.
they should have went in a different direction. I don't know what direction that is right now. I'm not going to go back and rewatch it because I don't have any freaking desire on this planet to do it. I watched Beast Wars again. That was
Yeah, me too.
that was very
I-
touching, and it was awesome because I totally got to see how awesome Beast Wars was. And that was a revolutionary thing, but Beast Machines felt like it was just a fucking cop-out.
And finally, Mr. Brian, what do you think of Beast Machines?
Did you ask Fumble, by the way?
He's dead.
Snaps.
We have not heard him
Bumble
in the last...
snaps!
He's not even on.
Is he? No?
No, he
Yeah, he is.
dropped out go.
Bumble!
No, he's not.
Fumble! Awaken!
He's not on.
Damn it.
Dude,
Anyway.
he left literally like an hour ago.
Wait.
Anyway, what I think about Beast Machine, I'm not too sure because I haven't really watched the whole season, or series. I've only watched maybe 4 episodes. And, I don't think it was terrible. I wouldn't say it was horrible. But, I'm just gonna say it wasn't as good as Beast Wars. I never grew up watching either show. I didn't even grow up watching, Energon. I grew up watching Transformers Cybertron, and so I haven't really watched the whole season or series. I haven't even watched all the Transformers P1 episodes. So yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it's horrible. I wouldn't say it's great. I wouldn't call it a masterpiece, of course, but it doesn't outdo Beast Wars. I feel like it wasn't a great finale.
Yeah. They could have ended everything better.
Oh, hey,
Any other
Can I try to?
I
Can I?
don't know.
Hey, Mega. I'm gonna try to summon Bumbleblock. And hold on a second. Let me try it.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I want to say, like,
Do
I
we
like
really?
oh my god.
Do we really want that?
Oh,
I'm going to kill you, Gage. I'm going to kill you and rip you apart and destroy you to a million pieces.
Bumbleblock, are you there?
No, hopefully not.
respond! Your leaders command you to respond!
Alright. He
Anyway.
hasn't, I swear to you, he hasn't been here for ages. Anyway. Any other questions? Anyone?
Rick.
Yes. Okay. So the first question is, what is your opinion on Smokescreen and what could they improve on him? That is referring to the new Prime version of Smokescreen.
I don't find him horrible at all. Not that great of a character, but I don't think they have to improve on him at all. Well,
Yeah.
they have to improve on him because he's kind of like a character that's growing up. But, like, differently, I don't think they have to really. You know what he is, actually?
Yeah.
He's Bumblebee with a voice.
Bumblebee with a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
feel
like-
that.
I'm like bubble flogging.
Has no voice.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so I'm thinking that it's too early to decide if I hate him. That's for damn sure. I like him so far. I think he's awesome. He's like basically the thing is he's like a get done go-to guy. Like he's Alpha Trion's one of his right-hand men. So he's like not going to screw around, and I think that's kind of like pre-built into him. So that's kind of nice, but I don't know. Personally, I think that I don't know. I never really imagined Smokescreen to be so wound for sound, but I guess he's pretty cool. I like it that way.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mega.
Mega is not here. He is realigning and recalibrating from the planets of something.
Gotcha.
On.
Okay, now he is back. We'll
Oh, there we
bring
go.
back Mega TF, man. We'll
Yeah, what
Ah,
summon Mega.
crap. Everyone pretend to laugh.
Mega.
Ah, yes, that is true. Mega is that.
What?
Hello?
What's happening?
Okay. Did you hear the question?
What question?
Okay. The question is, what's your opinion on Smokescreen and what could they improve on him? Go ahead.
He's hot. Nah,
It's hot.
nah, he's pretty cool. I think he's a good character. I mean, I've got nothing wrong with him at all. He's definitely not a proud character. If they brought this guy in and called him proud, I would have been pissed off. I'm glad they called him smokescreen or someone that's not too serious. I forget, what did okay, I know, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really look that much like a Generation 1 any smokescreen that I know of. But then again, that's really what these type of shows do. They take, kind of characters that look like they should be something else and then call them something else. Like,
Right.
I forget what another example of that is.
Drift and Bill Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, but I like him as a character. I think I probably would have called him, like, I wouldn't have given him a Generation 1 name. I reckon it should have been a totally new character. Yeah, Hot Rod or, yeah.
But really, in all reality, Smokescreen back in Generation 1 never really got that much exposure.
Exactly,
No,
so maybe,
like
this... One of the many background characters.
Yeah, background.
Yeah, that's right. He went to that planet with that other dude, and he was like, yeah. So he kind of was, yeah. So, yeah, I think it works well. I think...
The original viewing character. I think I remember an episode of him, and it was much like Prime.
Yeah, but that's basically my thoughts, so... Any more questions?
Yeah, there's more questions, let me say. Though, I
Sweet.
do like the character, and he does remind me of a Rodimus, or technically Hot Shot type character.
Yeah.
But with a different name, which I like. I like that they're using characters that haven't been used much, aside from all the main ones. But Smokescreen's like a starter. I like it. It gives
RC.
something new. Yeah, RC. Well, yeah.
I could even see it being, like... I could see him if he was red or, like, yellow being a Sideswipe or a Sunstreak or something.
Yeah, that would work.
Even anyway, next question.
Okay, let me move on to the next question. What's your opinion on Beast Hunters, and how do you think it'll be written? The new proposed third season or second half of third season of Prime.
Who are these
what do you
questions
guys...
from?
Oh, my nephew.
How did he use all those big words?
How to use all those big words?
How did he use all the words?
Well, he's in 6th
Yeah,
grade.
like,
Oh, okay, I thought he sounds much younger. Okay.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's quite
Alright.
intelligent.
Okay,
all
sorry.
nephews in the world have to speak.
I don't know. Hopefully they use it well. And hopefully it's not the last season of Prime, is all I'm going to say.
No. They're going to go into
And
a
if
fourth
it-
Too
season.
early to tell.
Better have Thundertron is all I'm going to say.
Thundertron would be cool. Gage, go ahead.
Okay, 2 points. 1, they turn it into Beast Wars. I'm done. 2,
what?
if they emerge a Beast style, like, transform, like, okay, here's the way I think if they pull it off, and one way would be really cool, is if they have something to do with time, where the future selves, obviously, their Beast forms, the Maximals get transported back to, the planet, obviously, again. And some of them, like, obviously you have, like, the whatever, the fucking Maximals and the Predacons.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Brian, go ahead.
Well, here's what I have to say. About Thundertron, and it is involving Beast Hunter. Did anyone notice that Thundertron doesn't have an Autobot or Decepticon insignia? It's something different.
Yes, it's Star Seekers. How haven't you known that?
I just don't know. Anyway.
It's the green insignia. The Star Seeker
Well, I've
logo.
never seen it in Transformers Prime, Cybertron, or nothing.
Yeah, but the box art, and everyone's been talking about that for a while.
Anyway, I think it's just too early to tell anything for it. Honestly, I would like to see how it goes, and yeah,
I don't want it.
Name Beast Hunters is all the Autobots and Decepticons going to hunt down these beasts. Like, is it going to be Armada where they have all the main guns and they have to hunt them down?
Oh.
What I wanted it to do is I don't want it to detract too much from Prime because I like Prime as a series so far. I hope they don't like throw it off track too much by doing whatever they're going to do with it. Like if they completely
they won't.
yeah, I don't want them to throw it off too much, but I'd like to see something new.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I almost had like a crazy idea that somehow it refocuses for some reason to Grimlock and the Dinobots going after Thundertron because they're all Beast Formers, and it would make it just a redo of Beast Wars. That way you get to have a chance to see Grimlock in the show.
That would be the best route I see this taking. That would be like the best route I would see this taking.
Yeah.
And they said Dinobots are going to be in Prime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said something like that, so that might be the case.
They also said
didn't
Combiners
they say it's going to lead into Season 3? The Dinobot?
Alright, this is what they said. They said they're going to have Dinobots, Combiners, and Unicron. Unicron's been true so far. Now we just need to see Combiners and Dinobots. And if it's going to go on the route of Fall of Cybertron, I'm guessing it's going to be Combaticons. So we'll have to see what comes from that.
Yar.
Arr.
I think it will be Devastator, honestly, but...
Oh, that would be cool.
Anyway, continue. Next question, or is that it?
No, one more question. Next question is...
Another?
Yeah, one more.
Yes? Actually, more like, yes.
Yeah.
What Creo or Creon set would you like to see from any line, previous thing, or whatever?
G1 Soundwave.
G1 Soundwave. Yeah.
G1 Megatron.
Yeah.
G1 Megatron for the win.
Blair!
Awesome.
I want a fucking Blair.
Combaticons.
That'd be badass. I want a Blair.
I have
Cassetticons.
3.
Dinobots, definitely.
Ooh. That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
I have 3 in mind.
Okay, go for it.
Soundwave,
Yeah.
Shockwave,
Yeah.
and Lugnut.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shockwave and
That'd be
Lugnut. That sounds good. I have a crazy idea.
Wow.
Because I was with my nephew trying to build a base for the Creons, be able to have them go somewhere.
Metroplex.
Oh, yeah, Metroplex, but this is something else. I thought of them being what was the Maximal ship called? Basically a set like that where it's in the base either when the ship is crashed or when they're in the Arc Mountain, and the little Creons of the Beast Wars characters.
Yeah.
A set like
awesome.
that. That would be cool.
That'd be sick. But like,
The Avalon.
This would be like a perfect opportunity to bring back city formers like Triptychon,
Yes.
Metroplex, and Fortress Maximus. Because they're blocks. Hold on, I need to go for a sec.
The blockiness.
Please just do Metroplex and Triptychon and Omega Supreme. You know what would be awesome? Fortress Maximus.
Ooh, my god. Everybody would be clamoring for that set. A Fortress Maximus Creon set. Ooh.
You know what would suck about Fortress Maximus? Is there would be no Fortress Maximuses in store because they'd be all sold out.
Yeah, everybody would be going to Toys R Us at like 6 in the morning.
Oh my god, it's Fortress Maximus! We have to be the dipshit!
The box is so big because the pieces, they only come one per case.
Oh my god, that'd be horrible.
And Hasbro, for some reason, is like trolling us. Yeah, we'll give each store one a week. Have fun. That would be insane. Oh my god.
There's only 5 of them, and they're at Ross behind the Monopoly board game.
Good luck.
Good luck. We're all counting.
Fortress Maximus. I will find you, and I will buy you.
Good luck. How
And
long is it taken?
Oh, yeah. Taking Transformers skit, somebody do that. Go. I found the names of the 4 deluxe Insecticons, You got Chop Shop, Ransack, and Barrage. Those are the 3 they're doing for the set I pre-ordered. The one they're not doing is Venom, which looks like some sort of HFID bug. Something like that.
Is Gage still on? Is Mega still on?
Yes.
Yes.
Megatron. Yeah.
Mega.
Mega!
Mega!
Mega! Get your
Mega.
Huh.
We are sorry, but Mega is currently burning in hell. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep!
You okay?
Beep, motherfucker, beep!
How stoked would everybody be to see a Prime version of Bruticus and then actually make a toy out of it after making the Fall Cybertron stuff?
It'd still be awesome.
People would poop a little, probably be disappointed slightly because they bought the Fall Cybertron one, but probably buy both anyways because they're freaks, you know.
I'm a
A lot of
freak.
people giving away their fall Cybertron one.
I was trying to say I was still online, but I just couldn't be with you for the moment. I'll be back in 1 second.
Alright. Open and find back in.
He's squeezing off a couple fucking bloomin' onions, you know.
Onions!
Open space!
Yes.
Open space!
Back. What I was trying to say before is city formers out of this. It's so easy because they're so blocky. Like, and you're making them out of blocks. They're going to be like easy to transform. Like, you could even kind of use them to try and transform them instead of parts forming them like all the other Creo sets are.
Yeah.
Like, especially Fortress Maximus would be the easiest one to do. Simple.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we're just saying they do like 1 per box, per store a week. Good luck finding one.
We're all counting on that.
But I'd like to see a Triptychon and a Metroplex as well. But no, that'd be a great idea, especially with the transformable Creon figures. That'd be perfect to do that, and I really like to see them do that.
That's why I thought it was a good idea.
I'd also like an Arc.
Yes.
Yes.
And a Nemesis.
Logical. Oh, and the Nemesis? Yeah!
It's just a matter of time. Creo does G.I. Joe.
Anyway, because I'm talking about.
Alright.
Questions? Be that all the questions?
Yes, that is all the questions. Well, there's more, but you guys said to leave them for the next episode.
Yeah, I guess, and then he can come up with more for the next one after that. Alright,
Here's my question.
I think by this time...
Here's my
anyone else
question.
have anything else?
Does anyone want a sandwich?
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything to add before we wrap this show up?
Kittens, dead milk, fish, bucket of jelly, mothballs, cotton balls that are blue, green Tangelo paint, and iPhone sucks.
Batman.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Donkey
I agree
Kong
with
wants
that.
a banana.
I hate iPhones. I hate. You know what? Okay.
And don't forget
Here's
to
my
add
query.
the,
If you go out and spend $500 on an iPhone 5, go fuck yourself. Seriously, why would you spend that much money on something that's literally
I agree.
only a percentile better?
5 Kids 4 suck.
Go buy an Android. Get a cool phone.
Yeah,
Get
I'd
something
rather
that's
have
not
an
going to
Android.
break down and have to constantly need the iGeniuses to look at, because seriously, Androids don't need a tech support because they work.
Elementary will be on TV September 27th.
It's only logical.
Exactly.
Fight my logical.
You know what? I'm gonna
my
shoot
God.
you with my laser arm.
Suck it!
I have lasers that shoot out of certain places, but I'd have to bend over to show you.
Not today.
I swallowed this thing and, well, let's just say I have some sort of a cannon device here.
Did it have a on it?
It's okay though, I mean, you know, takes care of the hemorrhoids.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I figured out a way to get the Fall Cybertron Vortex to have a jet mode.
Ooh.
You take the weapons, and instead of plugging them into the handle on the bottom, plug them in like they're a sword into the sides of what would be like the landing parts on a helicopter that are in the front.
Yeah.
And it doesn't angle or anything, it's just straight, but it still gives a better effect of it, you know, deploying out and having wings.
Nice. Excellent.
Alright.
Or
Does anyone-
never figured it out.
Does anyone have anything else they want to add to this final segment of Good Evening Charr?
Monkey Eagle.
I can't reach my crayons.
Alright. Okay. So,
There's
at this
no
point,
amount of bacon that can satisfy the world.
alright, at this
I'll
point,
eat it all
ladies and
first.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the point where we say Good Evening Charr. So everyone, let's all say it together. 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, Charr.
And that is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. See you next week. And cut.
Next week.